Welcome everybody. My name is Hannah. I'm going to be giving you a presentation about Sweden, which is one of the largest countries in Europe, which is where you'll be traveling for your business trip. You need to get familiar with the culture and the etiquette, so when you travel there you'll know how to act. Sweden is one of the largest countries in Europe. The capital of Sweden is Stockholm, which is where you'll be staying. It's known as one of the most beautiful cities on earth. I do recommend, if you're going to have some extra time, or if you want to, you can purchase the Stockholm card, and it gives you access to like 75 different tourist attractions. Also, you can ride all the buses and the trams and things like that around the city for free. I know you might not have much time, but you can pick this up at your hotel or at any travel center. There will be a few things you'll need to do to get prepared. Of course, you need your passport, but you want to make sure that you have some extra time on it in case, since you're going during the winter, the weather there can get pretty bad during the winter and you might get stuck there, so you'll want to allow yourself some extra time in case that happens on your passport. There's no required vaccinations to go to Sweden, but it's always a good idea before you go on a trip out of the country to go to your doctor and make sure you're caught up on your vaccinations. You want to do this at least 4 weeks before you leave, so you got time. And also, it might be a good idea to get the hepatitis B shot. Some people do, some people don't. It's just a preference. Okay, there will be some communication differences. I know everybody's probably worried about their language if they speak English. They do. Most everybody can speak at least some English. Their primary language, of course, is Swedish. But they teach English in schools there, and also, this is what I found interesting, movies and stuff that is American that they watch over there, instead of overdubbing and putting their words with it, they just use subtitles. Therefore, everybody who watches TV in American gets kind of an English lesson. The business environment and meeting environment, they practice egalitarianism. Everybody is equal there. I mean, managers, bosses, everybody gets their say. So it's very important when other people are talking to let them have the floor. You don't interrupt. Everybody gets to have their say. Sometimes their meetings will run pretty long because they want to make sure everybody gets to say what they want to say. It's kind of a laid back environment, but they also get a lot of work done. If you do raise your voice and give your input in, you want to make sure you have backup information to support your ideas, because they also take note of that. There'll also be some cultural differences, as is with any country that you travel to. This is another beautiful picture of Stockholm, where you'll be going. Now we'll be talking about your attire and what you need to wear. Typical business day is smart casual. Smart in a sense of it's very practical, comfortable, and conservative. But it's also, it's not going to be jeans and a t-shirt or sneakers, but it's going to be something nice, kind of like he's got on his little vest and stuff, something like that. It's not going to be so casual, but it's not going to be anything like, you're not going to see women wearing high heels, you're not going to see men in ties. The only time you're going to see them dress up that way is for like a upper level management meeting. So when you get there, you'll just kind of want to fill it out and see what kind of meetings you're going to and decide what you wear based on that. Also, you want to avoid any bright colors, patterns. They don't want you to be, you don't need to like stand out in colors or anything like that. Okay, you'll also need to have your manners when you go there. You want to represent your company and you want to represent America as being having manners and researching and knowing how to act when you go somewhere. Punctuality, cannot stress that enough, is very important to the Swedes. That's probably why I shouldn't go. But anyway, you need to be on time. They take that very serious. They find it very rude if you miss a meeting or if you're late or anything. That's just not a no-no. When you're addressing one another, they're very laid back. Like after a meeting, if they talk to you and call you by your first name or whatever, then you kind of follow their lead. But if they call you by your title, then you're going to want to call them by their title. Just kind of fill that out and see how that goes. And also remember what I said earlier about not interrupting and making sure everyone has their say. Most of the time when other people are talking in the meeting, if you're wanting to rebuttal or say something concerning what they're saying, you'll need to raise your hand. Just kind of fill that out and see how they're doing that. Emotion, as you can see by the bag over his face, you should show no emotion. They don't want you, negative, positive, anything. Keep very calm and don't let them see any emotion on your face. That's just kind of how they are over there. If you keep your calm and kind of like come off a little shy, they're going to respect you more. As in, if you go in there very confident and aggressive, they're not going to look at you in a positive way. Whereas in America, you want to come in aggressively and make your mark, but there it's just a lot different, so you'll need to keep that in mind. Here's just a few fun facts about Sweden and I thought you might want to know. This sign right here is the Moose Crossing sign. It's very popular in Sweden. A lot of people steal this sign as stealing row signs here, but try not to steal one, but I challenge you to find one and bring it back when you come. Also, Sweden has the longest life expectancy in Europe of 80 and a half years old. They take very long vacations, so I'm pretty sure we should all move there. They take at least 5 weeks off. Each person, when they go on vacation, they take at least about 5 weeks going into the summer. They're always about taking time off and relaxing and stuff over there, so you should have a pretty good time. Another thing, they have the most McDonald's of anywhere in Europe, in Sweden, so you should feel at home when you see the golden arches. But have fun and remember your manners and remember to represent your company and America in a positive way. Thank you.